What's going on, everyone? In this video I wanted to touch base on a few key factors if you want to sell effortlessly and at scale, because this is just over my observation of working with over 150 aesthetic clinic owners worldwide. And the thing is, it's understanding why some of them failed and why some of them did really well with us. The ones that had sales backgrounds absolutely crushed it from the start to finish, while the others, it took a little bit of time because obviously we had to do more training on sales and really get them dialed in, and they got success as well. But the key thing here is, if you want to sell and you're trying to sell your high ticket treatments, your high-end treatments, packages, courses, you have to make sure that you have these two ingredients if you want to sell more and at a high scale. And that comes down to confidence and conviction. I can't stress this enough, because if you don't have confidence in your product, in your service, in your treatment, then you won't have conviction. So they do work hand in hand. But the reason why I want to stress these two is because on the other receiving end, the client who you're trying to sell to, they will be able to pick up on this, because the difference between someone being convicted and confident to someone not shows up in their tonality, in their tone, in their body language, and how they're presenting the treatment, the service, or the product to the client. And the thing is, like I says, these were the two main things that we noticed and observed from those that didn't and wasn't able to successfully sell. And it has been down to talking with a few of our clients who have been struggling with sales, and those are the two things that they've pointed out, that they're just not confident. And this can be down to a few things. Maybe it's a new treatment that you're trying to sell that you're not fully familiar with, or maybe you don't have a lot of results to feel convicted. Now, there's ways around this. There's a few hacks. Like, for instance, let's say if it's body contouring or anything weight loss, if you yourself could benefit from it, why not use yourself as a testimonial first? Because think of it, if you're the one selling and you do the treatment on yourself, when it comes to selling it, boy, the conviction and confidence will be there because you know what results it produces. So it would be a whole different conversation when you're speaking with a potential client. Also, you could do it on maybe one of your staff members, a friend, a family member. So there are different ways that you could build up this confidence and conviction, and that's just through working on either yourself, friends or family or staff members with that treatment, so that your confidence can grow. Because without that, you wouldn't be able to sell as effectively with conviction. And it will be that thought in the back of your mind where you're demanding maybe a few hundred, maybe a few thousand, but you yourself don't really know if this is going to work. And what happens is it shows up because you're very skeptical. You may ponder on a few things, and when it comes to selling and the price in yourself, you probably don't feel like you would spend that much. But if you've seen the transformation it was able to bring, man, you can hear in your voice, you're excited. Like, have you ever been excited about something? Let's say you just got a new iPhone and a family member asks you how that iPhone is, and you say, oh my gosh, it's amazing, it's got all these features, and you start to geek out and really sound like a school kid who's just got the latest console or latest pair of trainers, and they're showing off to their friend. It tells you the excitement. You can pick up on that. But when it's not there, you can pick up on that as well, because it's like, oh yeah, it works, yeah, it's good, but in yourself you don't feel convicted. So it's very key, if you are trying to sell and struggling to sell, check if you're confident and convicted about the product, the treatment, the service. And if you find that you are wavering a bit, then maybe that's where the issue is. That's where the bottleneck is. Because if you aren't confident that it's going to bring results, and you're telling the person they need 12 sessions, but you and yourself don't even know if the 12 sessions is going to bring the results, yeah, I don't think you would be very enthusiastic to sell 2,000, because you may feel like you may be ripping them off, or in the back of your mind you may be threatened, thinking, oh my gosh, what if they don't get the result, what I'm gonna you kind of start to ponder on these things, and your potential clients will pick up in it. So just wanted to leave you with that. If you have any questions or any feedback, would be lovely if you want to drop them below in the comments. And like I said, overall, if you did like this video, just give us a like. I would love to hear from you. Terrell Wilson signing out.